Hi, I'm Heidi Rader. I'm a professor at the University of Alaska Fairbanks Cooperative Extension Service.
Heidi Rader and her team have put together a report called Food Security and Sovereignty in Alaska Native Communities.
This report is a resource that can help increase understanding and reduce the gaps in agriculture in Alaska. It helps paint a fuller picture for funders and organizations so they can create a system that works for those doing the work on the ground to provide for their communities.
I'm based here in Fairbanks, Alaska, on the traditional lands of the Dene people. We secured funding from the Native American Agriculture Fund in 2020, I believe. And the goal of this project was really to better understand and tell the story of what food and agriculture means for Alaska tribes. So in a way, it could be seen as a pilot study and a starting point for further research in these areas. The Indigenous Food Sovereignty and Foodways in Alaska section, we talk about just what is currently being done in Alaska and tribal communities, and just how important hunting, fishing, and gathering is. It's been estimated that approximately 95% of the food Alaskans purchase is imported, which costs Alaskan roughly $2 billion annually. But that doesn't talk about all of the value of the food that is gathered, fished, and hunted on a subsistence level here in Alaska. There's a big push to increase the number of farms, and that is often the main goal towards increasing food security. And we wanted to better understand as well as explain that Alaska tribes may improve food security and sovereignty in a variety of ways beyond simply agriculture and growing food. We wanted to make sure that we better understood those values and what the words of farming and ranching and agriculture actually, how those words feel to Alaska Natives and tribes. So as a tribes extension agent, the goal is really to promote healthy and thriving communities. That could be through increased food security, health. We do a variety of workshops, including food preservation of traditional foods like salmon or moose or caribou, as well as small gardening workshops. And we also distribute vegetable seeds throughout interior Alaska as well. We do a wide range of projects, and the goal is really to share research-based information to improve lives through health and wellness, as well as increased food security and sovereignty. We asked what people were most satisfied with and what they were least satisfied with in their food system. We talked about access to wild foods, growing food, access to market foods. How do you feel when you hear the words agriculture, gathering, food sharing, farming and ranching, fishing, hunting? And so in our report, we do share the results for each of these questions. And it does seem pretty clear that the words farming and ranching do not apply as much as fishing, hunting, even gardening. It was really interesting to see what people were requesting funding for. So one community requested funding for a snow machine to help hunt for their community. And so we hope that this report will help people look outside the box of agriculture, farming and ranching, and to see other ways they may support food security and sovereignty in Alaska.